Hello, friends. Welcome to the fascinating world of animals. There's a good reason why everyone says that it's amazing. Beauty, unpredictability, logic, and cruelty all merge in the wonderful dance of nature. Animals often surprise us with their actions, like a mirror reflecting our own habits. So in today's video, we invite you to dive into the captivating world of animals and see some unusual incidents from their lives that got captured on camera. Humans have long domesticated horses and made them their companions. However, we sometimes forget that these noble creatures have their own character and temperament, and in order to feel comfortable in their company, it's important to establish mutual respect and trust. There are various amusement parks for humans, while animals have to make do with what's available to them. It should be said, however, that they also manage to have a lot of fun. Echiura, or spoonworms, are sea worms, often found at great depths. They look rather bizarre, but various dishes cooked with them are very popular in South Korea. Monkeys are considered to be one of the most trainable and talented animals. This representative of the species is probably better at driving than some people. Crocodiles look deceptively clumsy. In reality, however, hunger can drive them to make truly incredible jumps. The myth that cats have some demonic essence is widespread in the folklore of many countries. It seems we have found proof of this. Perhaps this bird spent a bit too much time watching the local children, because now it seems to enjoy rolling in the snow as much as they do. Being a small dog isn't easy, especially during winter, when even a short walk outside leaves it with enormous snow boots on its paws. This rhino didn't like being watched so closely and decided to teach the tourists a lesson by chasing after their jeep. Fortunately, the guide of this safari park reacted quickly. Judging by their appetite, they will quickly deal with the treat and will certainly ask for more. This bull clearly doesn't like having strangers around. It makes sure to relay this information, but chooses not to attack them after all. One of the monkey's favorite tricks is stealing various items from tourists. These smart animals are well aware that people will eventually trade them for something more valuable for the monkeys. Have you ever seen anything like this in real life? Probably not, because this is actually a hunting dummy. It's simply impossible to even attempt to stay clean when you're this hungry. This could have been an epic fight, but it seems that they forgot the reason for their conflict. All that was left for them to do was to end it honorably. Here is the true master of goats. It's best not to make him angry, given the goat army he has on his side. A baby elephant named Moshe lost his leg when he was around 7 months old. The unfortunate giant even learned how to move around on 3 legs, but a miracle recently happened. He got a chance for a new life. This isn't some strange stone. This is what the skin of a rhinoceros looks like up close. By the way, it is 6 to 8 centimeters thick. Pelicans mostly catch fish in shallow waters, sometimes resorting to some very elegant hunting maneuvers. This little kitten is already very agile and graceful, but it can't do without some human assistance for now. This cat has some exceptional qualities. Not only can it give a professional massage, but its gaze seems to have a hypnotizing effect. The red rat snake, or corn snake, is non-venomous, but it looks very intimidating, especially when it assumes this defensive position. This cutie belongs on a catwalk. It clearly has the confidence for it. Who says animals don't express their love and care for each other? These horses seem to be in a very harmonious relationship. This snake looks almost like a dog waiting for a treat. just a bit more unusual. Apparently, the owners of such pets don't know what fear is. It doesn't seem like this monkey had a good day. Its face clearly shows anger and desperation. After all of its efforts were unsuccessful. In the absence of a running wheel, the squirrel found another way to entertain itself. We all need a day of rest from time to time, preferably at a spa center. This is what discipline and order in the house look like. These dogs are so loyal that they are willing to protect them always and everywhere, even on the move. A perfect way to get rid of the geese intruding on your property. And most importantly, no animal got hurt in the process. So that's how they came up with the idea for such toys. No matter what special needs a person might have, the most important thing to remember is that one can always find their purpose in life. The image of penguins is often used in pop culture and various cartoons, and for good reason too. These animals are beyond cute. These simply cannot be ordinary deer. They must be heading to meet Santa Claus or have arrived in our world from a fairy tale. All children strive to show off what they have learned and are very excited when doing so. Everyone knows that vegetables are very good for one's body. Even beavers have made a New Year's resolution to eat more of them. Is there anyone who hasn't witnessed such a situation or has never been in one themselves? It should be noted that this cow actually managed to get up very quickly. This is an incredibly sweet moment. Hopefully, no one is going to offer her a piece of turkey anytime soon. It looks like fur seals might be a lot more similar to humans. They too love beach vacations, and children also want to splash in the water more than the adults. The polar bear may look charming in children's books, but let us not forget that it is one of the main predators in the ecosystem, and that what's happening here isn't actually a fun game, but hunting. It looks like the chicken run has gained momentum and reached impressive proportions. Regardless of how you might feel about snakes, you probably wouldn't want to see one of them die on power lines. Besides, it would be no fun to be left without electricity because of such an accident. The car was parked here for just a couple of days. Just look at what this spider has accomplished in such a short time. Even animals can appreciate art. This elephant clearly has a talent. Its latest work is a true masterpiece. Have you noticed the lightning speed of its launch? One should be very careful with such experiments. The turtle's biting force is enough to snap off an adult's finger. Crocodiles have gained a notorious reputation as man-eaters, even though there is very little reliable published information on their attacks. Research shows that out of 23 crocodile species, only 8 tend to be aggressive towards humans. Nevertheless, the situation may change as humans increasingly encroach on the natural habitats of these bloodthirsty reptiles. One can find many unusual things and delightful living creatures on the beach, but it's better to refrain from rushing to pick them up so carelessly. Even dogs love getting new shoes, despite them sometimes being very uncomfortable. Don't worry, this isn't the resurrection of little dinosaurs. The snack turned out to have a bit more calories than the animal expected, but it was so tasty that it couldn't stop chewing on it. I wonder if this is just another glitch in the Matrix or evidence that we actually live in a simulation. How else could one explain such things? Do you think the horse actually enjoys playing with its tongue? Or is it waiting for someone to figure out that it needs its teeth brushed? This is how little turtles take their first steps in life. Their internal compass guides them towards the ocean. They make their way there, overcoming all kinds of obstacles. This cute goat got caught in an icy trap and couldn't get out on its own. Fortunately, luck was on its side that day. It was noticed by a kind person who saved it. Do you also wonder how long it took this cat to realize that walking on its own would have been faster and a lot easier? Why would this cat go looking for shelter or a warm place on the street when it's already found something so much better? It has found the perfect spot, and getting out of there won't be easy. Snakes can evoke different emotions in people. Some may love them, some may fear them. But when people choose to keep such an unusual pet at their home, they inevitably grow attached to it. I don't think this man expected the bird to get this close, but he sure seems to be enjoying the experience. This turtle seems very determined, and it clearly doesn't feel threatened, since it dared to stretch its neck out like that. But if frightened, it will immediately tuck it back into its shell along with its head. Some bird species can hover in the air. However, such a phenomenon is observed more often in high winds. Cows don't look like the kind of animals that could climb heights. Nevertheless, they can sometimes be spotted in the most unexpected places. Even when people are overwhelmed with fear, they are still capable of doing unimaginable things. Seeing a snake suffering from thirst, it's hard to remain indifferent and not help the unfortunate little creature. Even a penguin knows whatever happens in life, the church doors always remain open. This mother bear must have repeatedly warned the cub not to play by the road. It seems that now it will definitely have to go back home. Friends, that's all for today. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.